Alright, let's get right back into it. Yeah, last time I played this, I wasn't feeling it. I don't know. Now I'm feeling a bit better. I'm gonna at least try to stream for over an hour.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Alright, my bones. I've remade my bones a little bit. If I press the right one at the right time. Cool.
Understood. Search team, head to Echo immediately. Locate the subject.
Oh my gosh. I'll just go. Like, can't you tell? Okay. Ooh. What the? I hate this. Just go. Yeah, I don't think. I don't think I like the camera angles. I don't think I like the top-down camera angles for this game.
Time to save?
We'll see how it goes. Just maybe I just need to get more used to the controls.
You know the story about Achilles in Paris?
No.
The moral here is, well, something about his heel. Anyway, even the great and virtually immortal hero Achilles was finally done in by Paris. Talk about a dangerous city. So don't get complacent. The mission can turn around and get you.
Wasn't Paris a person?
What?
Paris, I thought he was a...
Snake. There's a time and a place for conspiracy theories. Please, I'm trying to concentrate here.
Huh? Sorry.
Did I just? Oh my gosh! Whatever. I can't tell how much damage I did actually. I'll just keep going. I kind of wish you could like just toggle between the top down and first person, so you just need to do this, because I don't know. What? Oh my gosh.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the halls have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
What? Oh, you. Thanks, game.
Need to save, right, Snake?
Really? Really, it forces you into a
Hang in there, Snake.
position like this? Okay. What do you have to say?
Snake, that hand.
Oh, shut. Oh. Crouch.
Aim for the lights.
Oh. Really? Oh. Really? I hate this. Can I? Why can't I move? What? 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 Okay. Okay. I don't understand why I can't move.
Snake, you okay? Snake! Snake!
That seems really dumb. Sorry.
Aim for the lights.
Why? I really thought that would hit me. Why? Oh. Why can't I jump over this? Oh, this is stupid. Up. I can't get through here! What the hell? This is stupid. Why is there invisible wall here? I can't. Is this a glitch? I don't understand. What are you to do here? What?
Stop kidding around, Snake.
Aim for the lights.
I don't understand. Why can't I... This is so stupid. I can't do anything! I'm so mad. What am I supposed to do?
Stop kidding around, Snake.
That's ridiculous. Is that supposed to happen? Because if that is, that's really stupid. Do I just have to... Do I just have to like keep alternating between first and second boxes?
Aim for the lights.
Okay. Cool. Of course it doesn't affect them. This is actually really dumb. What do you mean? I'm not hit. I'm not equipped with the rations. Just kill me. What are you on, game?
Snake! Snake!
Oh my gosh. This is really stupid. Hello? Oh. I'm not. Oh.
Aim for the lights.
Are you out of your mind? Why are you... Oh my gosh. I don't understand why this is so stupid. Oh, this is actually so infuriating. I feel like I'm fighting all of the controls. Why? Okay. Oh. And I can't go anywhere. That was really dumb. The fact that I couldn't even go forward. What the hell? I really hated that.
Who goes there?
Ocelot?
Oh, Shalashaska.
Yeah, I think.
Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Yeah! Alright.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Ooh. Oh man. I love that Ocelot is like a more prominent character this time around.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front, front right, and front left.
Okay.
And a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear.
But you already have it.
Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
Oh, I guess that's from
Alright.
the first game.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer.
Yeah, push
once
the
I
action
have
button.
Pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Do I have an actual time limit? Yeah, okay.
Time to save? Do you know the saying, those who walk 100 leagues think not that their journey is half ended?
Okay, I'm kind of sick of these. Sorry.
Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to
Okay.
these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will
Can I see
accomplish
Metal Gear
this.
from here? Don't think so.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability.
Oh.
The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
You don't see me, you don't see me.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say
No.
the importance of aircraft
Go
carriers will
down.
be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background.
Oof. Wait, this is supposed to happen? Really? Oh.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Okay, drunk lots of bullets in.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Okay, shooting with a tranquilizer bullet.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
Gosh darn it.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
I guess I did a cool into that.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment,
What? Oh, was I?
Stop kidding around. Snake? Snake!
What? Was it not? Oh, I wasn't equal to DM9. Oops.
The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that...
Oh.
Stop kidding around. Snake? Snake!
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but
What?
Stop kidding around. Snake? Snake!
Alright. Can't go that way. Seems like. Even though, according to the radar, we should be able to.
that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Okay, well, I don't know what to do now.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of
Do you have any tips?
Snake, you can't walk on that floor without causing a racket. You'll be in trouble if someone hears you. To move more quietly, try crawling, or walk slower by moving the left thumbstick a little bit at a time.
Okay.
Produced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine.
Nice.
This weapon will render all other Metal
Oh
Gears
my gosh.
obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps,
Oh,
will
this
play a
is gonna
central
be
role in its military
stupid,
affairs.
isn't it? I can already feel it.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
Okay, let's go this way? I don't know.
I have a daughter. It is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
This is a guy in
Metal Gear
underwear.
Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out.
Oof.
Snake, are you okay? Snake! Snake!
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and
What?
we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
Stop kidding around. Snake? Snake!
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
What?
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right.
Oh, I think he could onto those.
Front. Left.
Snake, are you okay? Snake! Snake!
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete.
Can I go into these containers?
Their own Metal Gear force
I
will
can.
think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
I can't go down there.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right. Up. Front. Left. Front. Up. Left. Up. To move on, I have a daughter. It is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the left!
What?
Intruder to the right!
How did they not see me? What?
Intruder in the back!
What?
Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not give up Ray.
Okay.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears
What?
administration.
How did they not see me?
The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct
I can't believe that actually worked.
Metal Gear.
Oh my
I have a
gosh.
daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. It's on.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
What?
Its onboard joint tactical information distribution
Can't climb the pole apparently.
identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons-grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. You once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future. This Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control system. The importance of next generation.
Ah, gotta get the cameraman.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Okay.
I have a daughter.
Oh, nice. That's actually good.
Never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father,
Take him
I want
down.
to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out of massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons-grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century.
Oh, I forgot the other. Wait. Oh, he wakes up. Okay. Crap.
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to
Oh,
have
wait.
her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war.
There's only one.
As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
How do I grab?
Its onboard Joint Tactical.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Stop kidding around. Snake?
Is it like last
I have a
game?
daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a
No.
Stop kidding around. Snake?
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future.
What?
Snake! Snake!
What?
I have a daughter.
You can't murder
and it
them?
is my
Then what's the
greatest
point of the
wish never to
letter?
have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As
What?
a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected.
What were you thinking? Snake! Snake!
I have a
What?
daughter, and it is my greatest
Okay,
wish
whatever.
never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
Okay.
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specification.
No, I didn't. Oh my gosh. I just wanted to get up there.
You once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. The Metal Gear Rex
Get on.
development of Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex.
Snake, you okay? Snake! Snake!
I hate this game.
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade of weapons grade plutonium.
Oh, I hate this game so much. Oh. What was there?
You once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity.
Stop kidding around. Snake?
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
Good.
Okay.
Onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out.
Okay, how do I
with
get up
massive
there?
firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
Snake, you okay? Snake! Snake!
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war.
Yeah, it's like Linux. Huh. Sprite.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? Okay, first up. Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
Okay.
Okay, we're done with the image from the right. 3 left to go. 1 each from the front left and front, and a close-up of the Marines lettering. Good luck.
As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise
Oh, can I get a picture of me from here?
undetected and make its landing on any shoreline.
Aha.
Good.
Tactical information distribution
Okay.
system identifies targets with
I was making it a bit
arbitrary
harder.
anchors.
I was making it a lot harder myself. I thought I had to like get up to the top
It is
parts.
the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The brain drain of nuclear specialists in the black market trade in weapons-grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century.
Good.
Here to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over.
Okay, I need to get behind here.
We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. And we, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future
Good.
nuclear defense
Okay.
capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military industrial.
Good.
We are here today to flush out
All right.
and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. This turned out to be longer than expected.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. Okay, first up. This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. What's next? You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. What's next?
All the photos, okay.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order
Finally.
with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Ocelot?
Excellent speech, my
Yeah.
Who the?
gift of the silver tongue.
They say it's the mark of a good officer. End of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Okay.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
Oh.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo?
What?
How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Also, as the type of antagonist, you can't help but like.
Sergey, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitors! Stop!
Oh my god.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Okay. What? PTSD? Oh.
It's been a while, brother.
What?
Who are you?
What?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother.
Also.
No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Oh.
Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Yeah, Fire Ocelot. Get that fiction out of you.
The price of physical
No.
A few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm.
Liquid's on.
Okay, this is actually really interesting. I like now there's like an actual conflict between Ocelot and Liquid now.
You don't have what it takes after all!
Wait, is this a boss fight?
Going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Or do we have escape? I kinda just want to escape at this point. I don't really want to have to do the whole boss fight. If I can help it. Yeah.
We have a problem.
What? Did I just drink water? Oh, that's interesting. But it's like a turbo powered water laser thing. I guess it must be, right? That's pretty cool.
Snake! Snake!
Snake. Ray has the high ground.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's newsflash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Snake. Yes. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together. Oh, gosh, okay.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
What?
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Oh boy.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strip A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden.
Uh-huh.
All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the codec button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the codec button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Okay. I wasn't gonna say anything if they weren't gonna be on the nose builder, but it seems like they are being very, very cheeky and on the nose here. So, this is not Snake. It's not just the same. This is a completely different character. And the reason I know this is just because I've heard some controversy around this. And I guess this is going to be our protagonist that we control for the remainder of the game. it's what it seems like. I don't really know that for sure. But yeah, that's what it seems like. And I mean, we'll have to see. But like, I mean, like, I don't mind playing as a different character personally. But I think I can understand like why people would be disappointed like by this like back in the day, because like this is like the second main, this is only like the second mainline Metal Gear game, and like this is supposed to be like the successor to Metal Gear Solid 1. So you think I'll be playing as more of Snake, but no, it's a completely different character. So like I get it. At the same time, I didn't grow up with this game series at all, so I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Okay. Can't hang on to things. Can't say like jump and hang on. Okay. Guess I'll have to go in there later. Oh, we can swim. Cool.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. When you're on the surface, you can swim in corresponding directions using the up, down, left, and right movement of the left thumbstick. Push the punch button to dive down from the surface.
Okay. Whoa.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading by moving the left thumbstick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
It doesn't seem like I can equip anything, but maybe it's just because I don't have anything to equip. No, okay, so no underwater combat, thankfully, it seems like. Okay, I don't think I can go anymore underwater. Okay. Oh, this hole right here. Ah. Really? Okay. Whoa, what was that? Ooh. I like that. Woo! Oh wow. Which way do I go? Let's try going to the left. Okay. Oh. Oh, can't see anything from here. Oh. Well, that was disappointing.
Raiden, you should be used to the controls by now. Proceed with your mission. The clock is ticking. Get on the elevator on the far side of this area and get to the upper section of the big shell.
Okay. Oh.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Oh, I can't save right now. Uh-oh.
Colonel, I remember this place.
Of course you do. This is level 1 from the VR missions.
You're right. I see it now.
You may not have field experience, but you've been trained in the hyper-reality of simulated combat. Don't give in to fear. Just do as you were trained and everything will be all right.
Okay.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Okay, why?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
Okay. What? Why would it give you an electric shock? Okay. I guess I'll just go with Novice. Yeah. Okay. Blood type. I don't know. I actually don't know what my blood type is. Just put a question mark. Cool. Blood? Yes, please. Group linear. Okay, I think I'd rather have group actually.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
I like how we're going through like a tutorial.
Your radar isn't affected by the
for
weather,
Raiden.
but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology.
Wait, is this the exact same one
you
from
won't be able to use
the first
it in an
game?
area with strong harmonic resonance.
This
so
sounds really
careful.
familiar.
The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the pause button.
How do I save the mission data?
Yes.
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose,
Jake.
you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96.
Okay.
I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember.
An
I'm
anniversary?
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care. What's up, Jack?
Save, please.
So, looks like you remembered I'm still here after all.
Huh?
I thought you'd completely forgotten that I existed.
Of course not. What's wrong with you?
It's just, you haven't saved in a while.
That doesn't mean I forgot.
Is that so? And didn't you think I'd be worried?
But...
I was really worried. You're okay, right?
yeah.
Good.
Okay. And I still can't exit the game. Cool.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Okay. I'm just gonna quit out the game. Why isn't there just an exit game option? I don't get it. It's so weird. But anyway, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I hope I get used to the controls, and yeah, I will see you later.